by the Hall of Famer Grant. Hill and Coach. Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. So Milwaukee wins the tip. Trent outside from the arc. Edey with a double team. Back to Antetokounmpo. And stolen by Morant. Here's Jackson. The three is up. And it's Morant missing. And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, B.A. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and, of course, controlling the boards.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Pass to Wells. The baseline J. Misses off the left iron. And so Porter will bring it up for Milwaukee. Trent's shot is off. Morant with it. Green picks him up. Here's Wells. Giannis with the rebound. Here's Trent. Antetokounmpo, left side. Outside, Green. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Yeah, they might want to think about a high percentage look the next time down the floor.
Here's Edey. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, when Edey gets strong inside positioning like there, just let him go to work because he can overpower defense.
Now here's Porter. Shot from the low post is good.
Well, that's just their first make in 5 attempts. Maybe that bucket can ignite their offense.
Morant into the lane. To the middle. Here's Edey. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner.
Well, with Zach Edey, it's about more than his 7'4" size. Skills will develop. His timing will improve. But he's already got the physical foundation of a great player.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Here's Morant. All alone. And he hits the jumper for two.
Well, the defense is going to give Morant that shot. They're trying as hard as they can to defend the rim. That opens up the mid-range jumper.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Over Jackson. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach of the Grizzlies. I brought up Giannis Antetokounmpo and how effective a scorer he is, and coach told me, well, when he gets into the lane, he's very tough to guard. For us, it's about forcing him into longer and ideally contested jumpers. That's what I want us to do. We'll see if they're able to accomplish this. Back to you.
Allie, thank you. Now here's Antetokounmpo. No points yet. To the paint. Porter gets the bucket.
Nice job by Porter Jr. attacking the interior, going after a close-range shot.
Jackson outside. Back to Morant. And Turner with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Turner. Five to shoot. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Well, yeah, there's that explosiveness we talk about with Morant. He gets off the floor with such ease.
Pass to Porter. Trent outside. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter.
Loving the skill Trent has inside. Just finding a crack in the armor to get the bucket.
It's Wells on the wing. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Here's Morant with the drive. Antetokounmpo with the block. Pass to Turner. Porter from outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. Porter's got 7.
Yeah, incredible range. Porter Jr. can cash you in from distance. He certainly did there.
Now Jackson. Antetokounmpo covering. Now Caldwell Pope. Over Trent. Caldwell Pope's shot is off.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Trent on the wing. And it's blocked by Edey.
Well, with that reach, Edey makes guarding the restricted area look effortless. Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. And really an offensive transformation for the Grizzlies since 2024, Grant.
Yeah, they're pushing the pace, playing a unique style with a lot of cutting and movement off the ball, crashing the offensive glass. I mean, it all seems to be working. They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. The 3. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Well, he shoots a solid clip from deep. Caldwell Pope took advantage.
Outside, Green. Inside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And when it comes to rebounding, on a per-minute basis, Bobby Portis is one of the best, Coach.
Yeah, Brian, he takes pride in that part of the game. Really active, aggressive. The team feeds off his energy. Well, that's not the focus we're used to seeing from him at the line. He's usually rock solid from there.
Good D by Clark.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Caldwell Pope with it. Portis picks him up. Caldwell Pope's shot is off. Antetokounmpo, left side. It's Prince on the wing. Back to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Green. Now Portis. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Portis has got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, when Portis gets the ball down there, he goes to work. Bobby has a nice blend of touch and size.
Here's Morant. Gets a hand on it. Clark. Now Morant. Outside. Caldwell Pope. Goes back up. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. On the wing, Green. Outside Porter. It's stolen. Pass to Jackson. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. And Caldwell Pope gets it to go.
Caldwell Pope is a well-practiced shooter. Once the ball is in his hands, he's into his motion.
And here's Portis. Clark covers. Fades back. Portis gets the bucket. Portis has got 6 points. And so Tuomas Isalo calls the timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Both teams deciding to change it up. Memphis trailing here. Now here's Jerome. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Bucks?
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
Now here's Anthony. Kuzma outside. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
You know, I think Kuzma has underrated quickness. It's part of what helps him finish at the rim so well.
Jerome on the wing. Clark right side. Right wing. Here's Aldama. Sends it home from three-point land. And the Grizzlies lead by 1.
An ideal stretch big. Aldama is 6'11" and very good behind the line.
Here's Anthony. And Anthony slams it in. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Back to Jerome. With the teardrop. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And we know how loyal Giannis is to Milwaukee. But trade rumors continue.
Yeah, it's just the reality when you have a superstar player, but not much of a title shot. The sense is, Giannis deserves to make another run at it somewhere.
Here's Prince. No points so far. Pass to Kuzma. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Portis. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. 1:24 left in the first quarter here. Clark outside. Now Jackson. There's a screen. The turnaround jumper. It's hauled in by Portis. The Bucks trail. Pass to Rollins. Here's Prince. On the wing, Kuzma. This one for 3. And the three-pointer goes. Kuzma's got his second bucket on the night.
Good fundamental basketball from Kuz there. He works hard to find those shots and support his team.
And the dunk by Jackson.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Pass to Prince. Back to Anthony. Here's Rollins. Fires the three. Doesn't go. And he's 0 for 1 from the floor. And here's Jackson. Pass to Clark. Now here's Aldama. Tries it from 19. No good on the buzzer beater. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far from Memphis?
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
Well, the free throw shooting has also been on point so far in this one. Got to make the most of those trips to the line.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you, guys. The Grizzlies back among the top teams in the West after a down season in 2023-24. Ja Morant said, quote, "The confidence never left. As far as chemistry, we've been around each other for a while and we know each other well. This is my team. I'm confident in my team every step of the way." Guys, back over to you.
They play with swagger. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Here's Jerome. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
And Anthony, here we go. And he can't jam it through. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up. This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Now here's Kuzma. He's got 5. Pass to Anthony. Nifty move. Great D that time from Pippen.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Grant, you played in a more physical era of the NBA. Now it seems like the league is trying to strike a balance there.
I think you're spot on, B.A. There's been some back and forth, trying to keep the game free-flowing and physical. The league's trying for the best of both worlds.
And so it's Memphis with it. After the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Trent. And he banks in the layup. And now just a 4-point Memphis lead.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Jackson outside. Back to Pippen. Kicks it out to Jackson. Over on Antetokounmpo. The rebound by Turner. Bucks trail by 4. Trent on the wing. To the inside. Out to Anthony. Back to Turner. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Scottie Pippen picks one up.
Well, that's the result of Turner staying active at the offensive end and drawing a whistle.
You talk about a high-variance team. The Grizzlies keep you guessing, Coach.
Yeah, they do. They're young, brash, a ton of talent, and at times they've seemed poised to take over the West, but it hasn't happened yet.
Now here's Jackson. Back to Pippen. The three-pointer off the mark.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
And the basket by Antetokounmpo.
He's got the size of a center and the skills of a guard. Giannis is incredible.
Here's Jerome. He has 6. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. Antetokounmpo with it. Jackson in his pocket. Trent's shot is off.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Pippen outside. Pass to Jerome. With the floater. And he sinks the layup. Jerome's got 6 in the quarter.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Defended by Jackson. A clear look for Antetokounmpo. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
Pippen outside. High arcing shot. That one misses. He's 1 for 3. The Bucks trail by 3. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
Exploding to the cup. That's the burst in power of Giannis.
Anthony with it. And Clark picks him up defensively. And they take the lead. Rollins has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. So Tomas Isalos decided to call timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Both teams will make substitutions. And it's Morant with the ball for Memphis. After this game, they can look forward to Washington, where they'll match up against the Wizards. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Outside Wells. Gets the 3 ball to go. And the Grizzlies lead by 1. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
Well, this is the level of rim protection you get with Jaren Jackson Jr. He takes pride in being this team's defensive anchor.
Down low. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. With the dunk.
Plenty of power behind that move from Portis. He likes hammering it down with as much authority as possible.
Pass to Wells. Launches a 3. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Wells has got 6 points.
Well, after a bad start, he looks like a different player right now.
Inside. And then Portis with the dunk.
Well, that's a great 2-player set. Portis setting a screen and moving with purpose. Nice work offensively.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Caldwell Pope. And that bucket makes him 4 for 7 today. Good production. The Bucks trail. Antetokounmpo outside. Too much Giannis.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Pass to Wells. Back to Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Stretching the defense out from the corner. Nice work by Jackson Jr.
Just an electrifying style on the court for Ja Morant. And Grant, he's not shy when it comes to confrontation.
Oh, yeah. No, he's not ducking any smoke. But part of his maturation is choosing his battles, including trying to preserve his body from those fearless forays to the rim.
And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. So both teams making some changes here. Here's Morant. Pass to Wells. Back to Morant. Morant with the close-range bucket.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, picking up his second foul, he can still be aggressive, but has to be smart about it.
Memphis leading by 5. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
The floater. And Morant with the lay-in. Morant's got 4 points in the quarter.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
The drive by Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
And how fun is it watching Porter Jr. punch it in, leaving no room for error on the drive.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Landale with a screen. Baseline try. Caldwell Pope's shot is off. The Bucks trail by 5. Outside, Green. And they get it back. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Kuzma. Second shot opportunity. And coach, some tough luck for the Bucks with injuries to their star players in recent years.
Yeah, well, last season, Lillard went down with the Achilles. Before him, Chris Middleton battled injuries. Even Giannis had his share. In this league, it's not enough to just be good. You need to have some luck, too.
Well, Grant, you got to give the Bucks credit. 9 straight postseason appearances, the longest running streak in the league.
Yeah, but 3 straight first-round exits. I mean, you could tell the boat's taking on water, and tough decisions are required.
Pass to Pippen. To the inside. Puts up a 3. Oh, and Turner with a block.
Remember, Turner's led the league in blocks multiple times. I think the shooter forgot that.
To the paint. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Jackson outside. The 3 ball. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the offense.
Pass to Trent. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Jackson.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Rebound by the Bucks. Next game against the Bulls at United Center. It'll be the 4th of 5 games for them on the road. Back to Porter. Pass to Turner. Kuzma outside. There's a screen by Turner. And the call will be against Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
And here's Pippen. Jackson outside. Over Porter. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Grizzlies. They're up by 5. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Now here's Morant. Up and over Porter. Morant with the bucket. Morant's got 10.
The turnaround so difficult to perfect, but hard to see anything wrong with that one.
Outside, Green. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Pass to Porter. Oh, stolen by Morant. Rebound, Milwaukee.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Here's Antetokounmpo. The rebound by Jackson. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. They lead by 7. Now here's Jackson. Antetokounmpo covering. Outside, Caldwell Pope. 4 on the clock. Set it up with a fake, but it's offline. To the middle. Here's Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
I love the attack mindset there from Turner. Playing with energy.
Aggressive take from Morant. There's Jackson with the 3. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. He's got 9.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Pass to Trent. Here's Antetokounmpo. To the right side. Unloads. Green. Outside for Porter. And here is Antetokounmpo. Get there. Second chance shot. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, you still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Now here's Porter. He's got 9. It's stolen. Here's Morant. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Trent outside. Inside. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Beyond the arc. And another miss by Milwaukee.
And I'm sure this isn't how they drew it up at the half. Only 1 for 5 here in the third quarter.
Here's Wells. Rebounded by Green. Bucks trail by 8. Pass to Turner. To the inside. Antetokounmpo. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. Stan, when you talk about Giannis Antetokounmpo, would you say he's one of the most unguardable players ever?
Well, B.A. certainly got to be in the conversation. Besides maybe Wemby, we haven't seen anyone like Giannis when it comes to length and those long strides especially. Plus, he has that strength, too. Yeah, Morant just continuing to assert himself offensively.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here. Grizzlies lead by 8. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, thanks a lot, guys. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo is unlocking a new aspect of his game. He said, quote, "I never initiate my offense from the high post, but Doc told me that you can be very effective there. It's hard for people to show a crowd, and you're one step closer to the basket. I plan to stay there for the rest of my career." Brian?
A new wrinkle. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Now here's Morant. The floater. Morant with the sweet touch.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Bucks trail by 10. Antetokounmpo looking it over. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Here's Wells. Good, and the setup by Morant. And now a 12-point Grizzly lead.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Now here's Porter. He's got 9. Pass to Portis. And stolen by Clark. Here we go. There's Jackson with the 3. Pure from three-point range. Jackson's got 12 points in the game. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Grizzlies?
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
Another big factor for them has been their ability to get points off of turnovers. The easiest offense is created by good defense.
Jackson, left side. And he makes it on the layup. Morant's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, the defense can't let Morant get comfortable down there, or he'll just continue to torture them.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis with the jam.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Pass to Clark. Here's Wells. Over Prince. Wells misses. Here's Antetokounmpo. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
Morant looking around. Drives to the hoop. Counted. Morant's got 19 points.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Pass to Porter. Memphis with a rebound. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Morant into the lane. Here's Wells. Hits the trifecta. Wells has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, that's now his 3rd triple of the game. First here in this second half.
Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
Well, his ability to sniff out these shot blocking opportunities really defines Jackson Jr.'s defensive game.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Now here's Porter. He's got 9. Pass to Trent. They need this. And he lays it up and in. Trent's got 6 points.
The coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
Jackson on the wing. And there are the Grizzlies with another bucket.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 15 points in the game.
Seems like every night Giannis is having his way with other teams. Tonight, another big scoring night.
Here's Morant. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Over Trent. Caldwell Pope's shot is off. Bucks trail by 16. Here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Prince. Now here's Portis. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Portis the screen. Clock at 6. Here's Antetokounmpo. Porter's shot is off.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Here's Wells. Fires from deep. Giannis with the rebound. Outside for Porter. Now Trent. It's intercepted. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Clark left side. Three-pointer. Wells misses.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight. Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
So Tuomas Isalos decided to call timeout here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Grizzlies lead by 14. Pick by Aldama. Here's Jerome. And again, Memphis no good. A minute 20 left to play in the third quarter here. Here's Rollins. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Rollins has got 5 now.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Pass to Jackson to win the drought. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. And here's Turner. Here's Rollins. He's covered by Jerome. There's a screen by Turner. Here's Rollins. There's the drive. Blocked. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Aldama in the post. It's hauled in by Rollins. The Bucks trail by 12. Pass to Prince. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Here's Jerome. Now here's Aldama. Kicks it out to Jackson. Now Pippen. He's guarded by Anthony. Fires for 3. No good. Would have counted had it gone. Ja Morant. He's feeling it tonight and has been the... And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Bucks. Down by 12. Floats one up. Good D by Clark. Down low. Here's Aldama. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. And the Grizzlies lead by 14.
Using that almost 7-foot frame, Santi Aldama, the Spaniard.
Back to Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
Well, Anthony's showing us the spring in his step.
Grizzlies lead by 12. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Jerome, no good. And here's Milwaukee now. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ty Jerome. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Milwaukee substitution. Number 9, Bobby Coates.
Anthony outside. And he gets it to go.
Wiggling his way in there. Anthony made it work in close.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Here's Pippen. Knocks it down from distance.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc. Nice little floater there. Soft touch.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. Coach was seething about the turnovers. He said, I love everything we're doing but the turnovers. They're killing us. Let's clean up that before it sinks us.
Appreciate the report, Allie. And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Milwaukee making a switch here.
Milwaukee substitution. Number 12, AJ Green.
Green in the post. And the layup is good off the glass. Green's gotten his first basket of the night.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Count that bucket. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Antetokounmpo outside. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Antetokounmpo has got 13 in the second half. And we will have a timeout called by Tuomas Isalo. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. So both teams changing it up here. Grizzlies lead by 13. Jerome with the ball. Outside Morant. Morant hammers it down hard.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Brandon Clark. That'll be a second foul of the game. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis' ball.
And the misconnection there. Fans guarding their beverages. That's a pass he'd like back for sure.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Oh, it's stolen. To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
Inside. Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Showing great vision and delivering the pass out in front.
Pass to Green. Back to Antetokounmpo. Here's Rollins. 6 to shoot. Milwaukee needs to get a shot off here. Here's Turner. And it's Milwaukee scoring again.
A big man with a soft touch. When the mid-range opens up for Turner, he looks to exploit it.
Caldwell Pope for 3. Finds it again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive.
Well, after dropping in 2 triples in the first half, he's now matched that mark here in the second half, and I wouldn't be surprised to see more of those.
18 feet out. Another one falls for Milwaukee.
And Antetokounmpo continues to hone his jumper. Those 2 points are the result of his hard work.
Jackson outside. Pass to Caldwell Pope. And here's Edey. Turner covers with the fadeaway. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Fading away. He makes that shot harder than it needs to be.
Now Green. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Pass to Trent. Takes the 3. And Morant clears the board. Grizzlies lead by 14. Not going to go that time. Antetokounmpo with it. Jackson in his pocket. Turner, no good. It's a one-on-one situation. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Now Milwaukee moving it up. And here's Green from the arc. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in.
What a pass right there by Antetokounmpo. Great to see a leader like him involve his teammates.
Morant, no good. Bucks trail up by 11. Pass to Green. Back to Antetokounmpo. Over to the wing. Turner for three. The rebound by Jackson.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Right side Wells. And here's Caldwell Pope. Over Trent. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. And the Grizzlies lead by 13.
Good stroke on the tweener by Caldwell Pope.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. And the Bucks making a change here. Here's Porter. Out left to the wing. Antetokounmpo, left side. Here's the hook. Memphis with a rebound. They led by as many as 18. Here's Morant. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
To the inside. The layup off target. Memphis leading by 13. Morant with it, and it's Trent picking him up. And then Morant with the dunk!
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
It shows you're able to attack the rim from any position.
And he gets the bucket. Antetokounmpo has got 27.
And Giannis has a ridiculous combination of size, skill, and athleticism.
Jackson, right side. Here's Wells. Kicks it out to Jackson. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Milwaukee's down.
Outside Porter. Antetokounmpo outside. Look at Giannis battling inside.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
Outside Morant. Over Antetokounmpo. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Morant's got 6 in the quarter.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Now here's Turner. Down it goes!
Well, I like when Turner seeks out his offense like this. Great job being aggressive in close.
And we will have a timeout called by Tomas Isolo. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Memphis leading by 11. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Here's Morant. 6 on the shot clock. And Turner with the block.
Well, this is the kind of rim protection Turner provides. He knows his team relies on him to protect the paint.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
And stolen by Morant. A minute 42 left in the fourth. Turner with a rebound. Bucks trail up by 9. Bucket! Straight in!
And when Turner is cooking like this, keep feeding the beast. He's in a rhythm and looking to cash in every time.
Now here's Morant. And Kevin Porter picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And stolen by Antetokounmpo.
Well, look, any loss of focus can lead to mistakes. Guys in this league are just too good.
Grizzlies lead by 7. Fires the three. Cash from downtown.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Grizzlies.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for Ja Morant.
And what stood out to me was his effort level defensively. Very active and aggressive, piling up the steals in addition to his overall floor game.
Gets it to go.
Entering the league, Porter Jr. was a scoring guard type, but he's morphed into more of a ball handler. Very impressive.
And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
That home voodoo type. Take down mega stallions by the group type.
Text high level my shirt. Rockstar type. I live my dream. Roster type. I just take a the turf. Shell monster type.
She don't speak no English, man, the top type. She me around her mouth cause I'm a boss type. Wow.
It wasn't easy, but nothing is. No. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. Please I need you. When I was young, it's not my problem. It's not my problem. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. Please I need you.
Demon when I slide, I can't pull up in nothing normal. Talking pants, I drop 9 on this trip, dressing formal. So on my hip, this feel like it's law and order. You know I stay lit, I just. Demon when I slide, I can't pull up in nothing normal. Talking pants, I drop 9 on this trip, dressing formal. Bands everywhere, scraping at my feet, hey, what the ones aggressively, don't touch my slip up, oh, you awoke the wrong bell. My worth 80,000, now she can't get up off your flight mileage over 80,000 years, can't amount to my pockets. It is what it is, don't like to do no talk. Be tripping up in here, these in my garments. All through the crib, I stroll with no lights on. Feel like Gotham up in here, but joke with me, I get you. I ain't never feeling scared, I don't condone. Stay with me, that won't leave me alone. On my hip, this feel like it's law and order. You know I stay lit, I just. Even when I slide, I can't pull up in nothing normal. Talking pants, I drop 9 on this trip, dressing formal. On my hip, this feel like it's law and order. You know I stay lit, I just. Even when I slide, I can't pull up in nothing normal. Talking pants, I drop 9 on this trip, dressing formal. Filled with ignorance, can't control my belligerence. Save you 2 cents for have your mural on the fence. Western silverback sending, moving vigilant around. I'm playing billiards, don't associate with rats. I'm not Willard, I don't never tit for tat. Either leave them alone or I'm dancing. Still won't spill them. Don't question me like who that, I'm that. Turn your TV on and you'll get the bigger picture. I ain't even trying to clown, too bad I'm that. Shine and turn the world around, half these can't flicker. On my hip, this feel like it's law and order. You know I stay lit, I just. Demon when I slide, I can't pull up in nothing normal. Talking pants, I drop 9 on this trip, dressing formal. On my hip, this feel like it's law and order. You know I stay lit, I just. Demon when I slide, I can't pull up in nothing normal. Talking pants, I drop 9 on this trip, dressing formal.
All I ever wanted was a black Grand National. Being rational, give them what they ask for. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made him. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take it. Hey, watch it do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? They like, what he on? This the Alpha and Omega. Welcome home. This is not a song. This a revelation. How to get a gone. Teach you a man, baby. I don't understand, baby. Pay your bill and make you feel protected like I can, baby. Teach